Hi, Rigsters here, back with another Forza Horizon 5 video. Gonna do a Class B 3 race tourney in lieu of the Class A one I just did for the Honda. Now we're gonna do Class B retro sports cars. And there's a lot of retro sports cars, some of which I never even touched in the game. So, I'm gonna take a quick gander and see if there's any in particular I actually want to do. Let's see. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna take. Let's see. What would actually be interesting? Silva K is okay. I don't really like the look of it though. This one's Skyline GTR V-Spec from 1993. Now that's actually promising. Let's see if there's any others. The Toyota Supra from 1992. Nah. It's cool, but you know what? I'm gonna go with the Skyline GTR V-Spec from 1993. Let's try that out. Let's take a look and tune it up a bit. Since it's a B-Class car to begin with, there's not going to be a lot of parts to put in it. So, you know the drill. You put on the race brakes. You put on the springs. Tweak the roll bars. I might not be able to fit race reduction. Or weight reduction. Let's see if I go to maximum. 595 pounds. Whole. Wow. As tempting as that is, let's do a little compromise and just do 278, so I always have some room. Because you still gotta see if I could actually put on any tires worth mentioning. No. They're not worth mentioning. Let's put on medium front tires. That's weird. Why would it... You know what? I'll just put the maximum rear. Not gonna question it. The stats in this game sometimes just don't make any sense. Usually, you'd think green is good, and yes, it is, but not all the time. Race clutch for the win. Do race transmission. Of course, reduce that. Put in race diff, race driveline. Put in, let's see if we can get some more power out of this thing. So, we can do race intake. Let's see if we can put in a race exhaust. Ooh, yeah, that puts us right at the limit. Alright, well, that's right on the limit then. Let's see if I can actually sneak in the flywheel. Sometimes you can't. Oh, nope, you can't sneak it in. Darn. Well, let me see here. What if... Wait, what? How... This makes no sense. Why would the stock tires be worse than... Why would the stock tires be better than the fully upgraded with... Oh, you know what? It's because of the weight. By, wow, a whopping 10 pounds. Okay. I could lower this to 245. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, it worked with the Ferrari. It'll work with this car. It makes even less power, so... I should be able to get an extra 9 horsepower out of the deal. Maybe we can even put the race flywheel in. Oh, good. Definitely not the turbo. We can put in street valves. Maybe, no. Ignition? You can put street ignition in. Get a little extra 5 horsepower out of the deal. Can I sneak in anything else? No. Alright, that's good enough. So, purchase that all for a whopping $30,950. Good God. So, my goal is to really take out a lot of weight in the car. Because, like the famous Lotus Chapman once said, simplify and add lightness. It was the reason why he was very successful in this time period for designing the Lotus car company. Unfortunately, in modern times, it's lost its way and it's just become a a shell of its former self. Outside of its conventional gas-powered cars, nothing they make interests me anymore. It's really a shame. It was such a great brand back in the day. Very quirky, fun British company basically just collapsed. Lost their way. Alright, so it's outside of that reminiscent of history. We're going to increase the acceleration in this case. Why, would you ask? Why would not go to speed? Well, if I went to speed, look at how wide the gear ratio go. You're not even going to get into 5th gear. By the time you get into 5th gear, 6th gear is a moonshot economy gear that's not going to do anything. So, we're going to go acceleration this time around. And usually you do that for lower powered cars to begin with. I think I'm actually going to go 435 gears. We lose 0.2 miles an hour, but having a faster accelerating car to get to 166 is actually not too bad for a B Class car. Differential is going to be a little tricky because it's an all-wheel drive car. So the main thing is, yes, you want to put your power towards the rear within reason. Front, we're going to lower that to 5. The decel, we're going to increase to 10. The acel, decrease to 5. We're going to lower this to 25-20 for the rear. So why are you doing that, you might ask? Well, the car's not making a lot of power as it is. I still want some forward grip for acceleration, but I don't want so much grip that I basically turn into a brick when I accelerate and decelerate. The braking, I'm going to reduce to 95 and hit apply here. And then we'll go to the tournament. I'm not going to change the paint on this one. I think the silver as is looks really nice. Looks good in this color. I personally like the R33 of the Nissan Skyline series, but the R33s and older are actually not too bad. So, we'll take a look and let's hear that engine note. Let's hear it inside the cab. Oh, it sounds nice. Whoopsie. Let's hear it outside again. That inline 6 is nice. It's still a little understeery for my taste, but it's actually not too bad. Let's see if this will be the test. Oh, that was just bad braking on my part. It's not the car's fault. It's gripping. Yeah, it's not really any need to upgrade the tire compound. It's not making too much power, so it's still very stable. We might actually have to increase the brake pressure in this car a little bit, but we'll have to drive it around for a little bit more. I may have to shorten the gear ratios just a little bit more. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. And the reason why I always go between 6 to 8 gears, you might ask, for at least road racing. Very few cars benefit from having more than 8 gears in this game. At least on the road. Now the off-road trucks and cars and all that, for extreme off-roading, yeah, they do benefit a lot more from that, but not the road cars as much. It is funny and memey though, if I manually was shifting 10 gears. It's pretty comical. In second place. That's because I missed one down turn. That was driver error mostly. So I'm gonna keep that result and go to the next one. Okay, now over here, let's tune the gear ratios just a little bit more towards acceleration. Yeah, let's go to 4.5. Let's see what that does. How about 4.55? Yeah, 4.56 is plenty. That way, 166 miles an hour is still pretty competitive for this class. So let's tune the differential a little bit here. Let's make the rear diff to 20%. Front diff reduce that at 1. Let's increase the lock by 2% for the rear. Let's see if that works. And start race. Alright, let's hear the cabin. Alright, let's go to the outside cab. This is that glorious inline 6 thing. There we go. Yeah, this is feeling more responsive at lower speeds, so that's good. But I haven't really tested the corner limits yet. Alright, this should test it. Oh yeah, that's definitely a lot more controllable. So far, so good. Get out of the way. Can't you see I have a race to win? Oh yeah, that really cut the understeer. Oh yeah, that definitely cornered much better for the low speed. So that definitely worked. Sometimes you just have to experiment. I find it sometimes actually harder to tune the lower powered cars for this kind of stuff because I'm so used to doing like A and S2. I forgot that B Class sometimes actually can be a wonderful experience as well. Even though they're much slower. That was just bad driving on my part. That was not the car. Reducing all that weight really helped. The only thing this car is going to lack in is the top end speed. But by the time you reach about 150 in this car, you're going to be reaching the turn anyways. So, car's strength more is like the middle speed, that's for sure. Low speed grip is actually pretty good, just considering, you know, it's all-wheel drive and all that. Agility gets a little twitchy around 100 when you have to corner really tight. But then again, there's no rubber upgrades outside of just diameter. You know, this is on stock tire. Outside of the width and the track, that's it. Everything else is just mechanical. Easy win again. Didn't win the first one, but definitely won this one. Alright, and for this final race, I'm going to do one quick tuning thing related to the gearing. I'm going to shorten gear 6 to go to 165-ish. There we go. and apply that. I think 6th gear was too tall. So, just apply that change there should do it. Everything else is pretty much down to preference. I think it got to where I want it to be for this setup. The rest is just driving. Had to induce a little bit of brake-induced oversteer there. It's a foggy night, going fast. Man, I don't know how I passed that checkpoint, to be honest. This is what I'm gonna have to work for a little bit, because, you know, AI was playing bumper cars as usual. Because that's what everyone does, just ride the walls and bump people out of the way. I mean, it's funny against bots, but I really try hard not to intentionally ram people off the road. Let's see here. Oh, this is going to be tight. There we go. Man, that was tight. These last 2 turns. Yeah, 6 gears now, building more revs better. That definitely worked. But I noticed in this game in particular, 300 horsepower cars really struggle past 140. They take a long time to go from there, even with shorter gearing. Oh, get out of the way, God. Jeez. Shoot. Now let's go on the inside. Now in 6th gear, going 180 kilometers as I hit the van recklessly. That's what you get for doing that. Great job. Wow, this is a really high-speed section. I didn't know they had a race like this. Well, this is where I'm gonna really struggle. Trying to go through the barriers at, what, 15 miles an hour, because you certainly could do that in real life. Instantly dead. But imagine I know this some small town YouTuber nerd that happens to like cars and airplanes. And tanks, for that matter. Finished second because I hit the van. That was not the car's fault. And the reason why I say it's not the car's fault is because I know I could have done better. Let's see if I made it. Oh good, it did. Yay! The game! My god, what a cringy dance. I don't even understand that. Oh yay, I won a car I already have. Thanks, game. 15 grand. Man, it would be nice to just earn 15 grand by playing a video game. Alright, so another one done. Let's see. So, as I did in the GTO video, just show you the tune I did for this car. You can write it down in your notepad, screenshot it, or whatever, or just watch the video. As the tires, of course, is not touched. The gearing might need a slight tune, but I've got it to where I think I'm mostly happy. I might have to fiddle with it a little more, but I've pretty much got it to where you need to be. Didn't adjust anything in alignment as usual, or the roll bars, or the springs, or the dampening. The brakes, 95. And the differential. This is a preference thing. I personally like the car when it drives like this on that game controller. This would probably not work well on a wheel, but take as you will. It's just my preference. Alright, well, time to wrap this up here. Next time around, might do, let's see, what would be the next thing to do? Let's see. We could do like a Hot Wheels DLC thing. Yeah, that'll be on the next one. Well, I'm gonna just, I'll say, I don't do the usual YouTube stuff. So, I'll just wrap it up here and signing off.